Yo! Whoa! Does he have money?
No.
Where's the nunchuck?
Yo!
All of you virtually bring the same thing.
Correct.
Okay, you're all pretty much the same.
What about him? What he brings? Tell me. The income I make
He is
too.
the man.
I can make the same income. I can be actually attractive. I can make things the similar way. What he brings to the
but
table.
here's the thing. How many are there of him versus how many are there of you?
There's a lot of girls like me. There's a lot of guys like him.
No, there's not. There's less than 1% of the
Guys,
population.
I went on many dates. There's a lot of great guys.
Okay, are you aware of the fact that just because you went on dates with these individuals doesn't mean that that is the majority?
I don't know. I think it's very equal in my opinion.
Okay, let me ask you this question. If I told you world hunger isn't real, right? And what would you say to that?
To what?
If I told you world hunger isn't real, what would you say to that?
Probably it's not real. I don't know.
Wait, you know what that is, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay, that's the problem. You don't know what it is.
I have an idea. Explain it to me.
Niggas be hungry.
Everyone is hungry. Everyone
Let
wants
me
to
go on the table on this one then.
Okay.
If I said world hunger wasn't real, what would your response be to that?
That's a false statement
Why is it false?
because world hunger is definitely real.
Okay. What if I responded to you, well, everybody around me eats?
Well,
What would your
we
response
live,
be to that?
well, we live in a capitalist country, and luckily,
You're giving the clean version. You would think in your head this guy's a moron, correct?
yeah, I think his vision is very limited.
Rightfully so. What would you say?
World hunger is real.
Okay, but what if I said around me, everyone eats around me?
That's you.
I'm an idiot, right?
Yeah, but let me
but,
just interject real quick. English is her second language. Maybe she misunderstood you.
Yeah.
No, she understands.
Yeah,
I did not actually fully.
the
I
way
didn't
she-
understand
the way
fully.
she
I'm not gonna lie
responded,
to you.
It made it seem like she really did not understand.
I did not.
She understands,
So,
bro.
I did not. If I'm not lying, if I didn't, I thought I think I understood differently. I don't understand what you're saying. Actually,
Like world hunger
I'm
means,
sorry.
Like the entire like a good majority of people in countries like they're starving, like they have no food. Like
Okay.
yeah,
People
like
are poor in Poland.
Yeah, like
no, not even. But yeah, okay,
Like-
you're
like
right.
in
They're
Russia,
just the
like in
medium
Ru-
class is
yeah.
there
like
majority of
like
time.
hard, like rough, you know, like they don't have like access to food as easily.
Okay,
Yeah, like period.
okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand the question at this point.
It doesn't matter if you understood the question because all
It
I'm
does
trying to
matter.
illustrate, it does, because I'm trying to draw an equivalency. So when you said, all the men I date have money, or all the men, it's common because I find these men all the time, that's like me saying
It's
world
not
hunger.
money. It's they're good guys. It's not only money. It's also like the
The
guy
thing
that
is-
is my type.
She's privileged enough to be in an environment where there are many of these men. That's the point she's trying to make.
And privilege is invisible to those that have it. So if I
110%.
say world hunger doesn't exist because everyone around me eats, well, I'm a fucking idiot. Because world hunger is real and it exists. Just because it doesn't operate in my reality doesn't mean that it isn't reality.
But she's not saying that there's all around the world a lot of men who are tall millionaires. She's just saying
But she's using
that
it to
in
justify her worldview, which
My
is
word is where it
extremely
leads.
in
skewed.
her,
My word
in her
is- my word is where it
proximity.
leads.
Her,
In
yes,
Miami.
but
You
yes,
know?
in Miami. But
Yeah.
that doesn't change the fact that her worldview is extremely skewed
I don't
and
care
not
about
valid.
the world.
But
I
she's
live
not-
here.
She's not gonna
This is
date
where I'm looking
someone.
my partner for. I don't look in freaking China or Poland right
she
now.
Low-key has a point in a way because
Just,
like
you're not-
like for example, influencers are put in a position where they don't have to worry about real life stuff, like for example like dating average, because when you gain like access to a pool of
She's not an influencer.
no, I'm just saying as an example, of course I'm not saying that anyone's
And I
an
hope I'm
influencer.
never going to
But
be.
I'm saying, like, for example, if you're a privileged person where you're an attractive female or something of the sort, then you're going to be placed into a pool where you have access to those kind of people, right?
And I do
Yes or
have an
no?
access to many
Yeah,
things.
exactly. So
and I'm
you-
just talking about my life,
You
my
okay?
type of,
You okay?
thing.
You okay? In a minute?
I'm just amazed at like the
Hubris.
the stupidity that I'm witnessing right now.
But I think you shouldn't say that because everyone has their own opinion, and stupidity is the wrong word to
an
say at
opinion
this
can
point.
be wrong
Yeah, but you
Absolutely
can be wrong, too, and calling somebody stupid is stupid to even say that.
No, it's not stupid enough
Yes, it
because
is.
calling out the truth is the truth. For
But
example,
that's not true. That's your truth. That's not my truth.
To use your own
His truth?
personal worldview, right? There's no such thing as my truth. It's just the truth. The truth is objective. It's not a personal view. It's, oh, okay, if it's true, it's true. There's no such thing as my truth. That's a very ridiculous way to look at the truth.
Well, I don't use stuff like that stupidity about people. I don't really say things like that. I think everyone has an opinion and rights to say what they feel, how they see world. My word is not your word. That's it.
But
doesn't mean I'm stupid or I'm just this or that.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. And for you
But
to
I'm
say,
not wrong.
because what I'm saying is that
That's your wrong.
you have a very skewed perception of men in the United States. Because your rebuttal is, well, the men around me are all rich. Okay.
I'm not saying they're rich. I said whoever I'm. You should not act like this. If I'm talking about seeing people
Because I was
or
talking and you
being
just cut me
attached
off.
to people,
Because I was talking and you
it's
just cut me off.
professionals. I'm not saying they're rich. You know
Okay.
what's rich?
They're well off, whatever it may be. Because that's how you substantiated your argument, saying, well, the
$300,000
people...
is not rich
To you.
to me.
The average person makes 30 to 50K in the United States. $300,000 puts you in almost the top 2 or 3% of
Yeah.
Americans.
Maybe she's just not into average men.
That's
Well,
It's not
precisely what I
about
was
that.
saying.
It's
Okay,
not
so-
about that.
That's precisely what I was saying.
That's
But
not
what
about
I'm
that.
saying
Wait,
is,
can I
like,
say?
okay.
Can I say one thing though? Is there is a difference to say that we can settle for an average man and we can be happy and live a good life, and then there's a difference between having access to like those type of men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
she's just saying based on
the
experience.
point is, they don't want her.
They don't want her.
How
at
do you
all.
know that?
Because she's
Isn't
not
it
married.
obvious?
Have you had a conversation with the men that she's been out with?
Whatever you said right now,
I'm friends
I'm not
with
gonna
them.
even make a comment. They don't want
Who
me.
are
The
they?
same men that she
They
goes
don't
on
want you.
dates with, goes to Palkiki on the river.
What's their name?
Go to the same spots.
What's
it's
their
the same
name?
shit. They take them out, they have a good time, and they smash and say, I'm tired of this bitch.
I'm not
Next
gonna
one.
comment.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
switch. It
pointless.
happens
That-
every single day.
Maybe she don't want
and you know what?
them.
It
Maybe she
happens
don't
with
want
people who are
them.
broke.
Maybe she doesn't want
But
them.
the point is that she's saying, yes, in her mindset, in her life, she can get access to these men and pick and choose.
Yeah.
But the thing is, do they actually want her? That's the biggest
Oh no, they don't want me. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, they don't want me. You're right.
Yeah.
They'll
Absolutely
smash you.
not. Nobody. They blocked me on Instagram too.
They'll
You know.
smash you, but take you serious. I don't know
But
about that.
listen, that's not about who wants me, who doesn't want me. I said what I'm looking for. My age, I'm planning to have family. In that case,
it's who
I
could
just you asked
provide.
me what's the minimum at this moment living in Miami. That was my type of idea.
She's
Who
not,
said they don't
yeah.
want me? Like to even say that is ridiculous.
They don't
Like,
want you to take you seriously.
It's actually ridiculous.
I
I'm
guess
not
she's
gonna even
saying in
make
the
a
sense that
comment.
She doesn't care whether like it's a
It's not
want.
about
It's
who
more
wants
like
me.
what can you provide for me to like serve. It's like survival of the fittest mentality.
All right, the guy you want doesn't want you, basically. But a guy that guys will
No,
want
I
you.
disagree.
But
It
the guy you
depends
want doesn't want
on
you.
a guy.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
So then why aren't you with someone right now?
Because it's my choice. I never said I never said I don't see people. Like I'm single, but who said I never see people? I'm seeing people.
Yeah, but
I'm seeing someone actually.
okay, all right.
Oh, now you say it.
I'm just gonna say
I never asked.
one thing.
And we asked at the beginning of the
No,
show.
you didn't ask if I'm seeing someone. Say if you're single. I said I'm single. You never asked, are you seeing someone?
Oh, like
Because I'm
she's-
seeing
you're like,
someone.
you're like
Situationship.
talking to someone, but you're not like in
Bro, you're
Yeah,
I'm
she's
seeing
still not dating with the
someone.
terms. That's okay.
Holy
Like
shit.
she just doesn't know the terms.
That's what we asked.
Do you mind if I ask? a
Single
question?
means you're single.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
single.
but
I'm
she-
seeing someone and being single
She's
is
in
two
a
different things.
situationship. She just doesn't like know like the actual like because we say that because you know what that means, but like
Yeah,
in that
but
case,
at
like,
38, almost 40, you should already know, man. You should already have a ring on your
Well,
finger with kids.
ask
Come
the
on,
Okay,
man.
man.
Why
I think
you
it's the right
taking
time
so
for this.
long?
I'm
Come
not.
on,
I'm
man.
good.
Hold on. You said at the beginning of the show, you know what you want as an old woman. So you don't know what you want with this guy?
I'm not an old woman.
Older.
Oh. I know what I want, and if I meet someone who wants the same things and I click with someone on a certain
So
level,
clearly, situationship shouldn't be a thing.
listen, I moved to Miami 5 months ago.
Oh,
I'm very
take your
fresh.
time.
I mean, you're
I'm
still
not
38.
taking my
You're
time.
still
I'm still
38,
going
bro.
on dates and meeting people and
No,
trying
you're
to
still-
figure out my life and focus on my career. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on.
All right.
You know what's crazy about this? Over time in Miami, you're gonna see things that we're seeing right now in real time. Hopefully, you can prepare for it
Maybe.
and be ready for it. Hopefully.
Again, I just find it interesting how when I asked what you bring to the table, all of you bring virtually the same thing to the table. So if you all bring the same thing to the table, and then you said earlier that men are simple, they don't care about career or money or any of this other stuff. So think about it. If men aren't picky, girls all bring the same thing to the table, what's going to make a guy pick you over another girl that's younger and hotter? If you all virtually bring the same thing to the table.
But the thing is, women are not commodity. So he's going to pick the one that he gets along the best with. It's not about numbers, or it's not about like certain characteristics or not. It's just like clicking with someone. I mean, if we put it into numbers,
If
like,
men are simple, then that means they can click with a majority of women.
but the thing is, it's not all men who are doing the choosing. It's like a small number of men who are doing the choosing.
And
the
that's
vast
the men
majority.
that women want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not all women, but I would say some.
A staggering majority of women are chasing after the same men.
The same exact guys.
Yeah, and I would say that most women have to work on themselves to be the woman, like the woman that would fit the criteria, because like we have to be realistic.
I would argue most of you are not.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I also did want to make
You
a
all
point.
just said a second ago you were
no, no,
delusional.
I did want to make a point.
You all agreed earlier that most women are delusional.
Right. But what I wanted to say
not
is that
all.
unfortunately there is also like a reality where like again to the point of like survival of the fittest, if we see a man who's already with a woman, like I feel like a lot of, and not majority, but like a lot of women will literally go after men that are taken.
Why is that?
Because they see a man taking care of a woman and they see like what he provides for her, and they're like, okay, but like he said, I have the same qualities as this woman that he has, so why don't I have him? I feel like a lot of like, because I've had that, you know, like if I have a high valued man, I had, no disrespect, like bitches coming up and trying to like interfere with that, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, so then it's also up to the man being like, yo, okay,
Which proves his point.
yeah, no, I'm
You
agreeing
all
with
want
him.
the same guy.
No, I'm agreeing with him. Like, it
Okay.
fucking sucks, but at the same time, it's also like on behalf of like both the man and the woman. Men are not simple at all. I mean, I think they're easier to understand on a more emotional level because they're logical beings. You know, you guys think like not black and white, but you just don't put so much emotional like thinking into it. The
That's
same as
simple.
women.
Yeah. We're simple.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say y'all are simple because not all men are simple. You know, some can have like a lot of like difficulty expressing themselves, talking. Like, it's true. Like, you ask a man to explain his feelings, and then they look at you like, like. But and not all men are like that. But it like they just don't know really how to communicate, and that's a really important factor in a relationship for that to work as well.
That's true. I agree with her. I went on a date with a guy and I asked him, "What do you want?" He
And-
did not. He did not know how to answer this question. He went around in 100 circles and had no idea.
And he's trying to explain like
trying.
what it is, but he just doesn't want to put a label on it. You know
so you
what I'm
think
saying?
men
Like,
should be honest with their emotions with women?
100, and even if
think
it
so,
hurts,
yes.
and even if it hurts, even if you're being an asshole, even if like you're being like the shittiest guy in the world, I'd rather you tell me, yo, listen, I'm gonna be so straight up with you. I don't want to be with you, and that's valid. I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna feel hurt about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna have my own shit. I'm gonna go through my own thing. But at the end of the day, this man was valid. Like, he was honest. He didn't waste my time. He told me straight away, like, yo,
And guess what? He won't smash, right?
no. I mean, honestly, if he tells me straight up, I don't want you.
And that is why
well,
he won't
I
say it.
I get mad because I tell men
And
just
so they're
be
liars.
honest.
So all the men in
and
chat,
like she's
y'all are
saying.
liars because they're calling us liars.
All
Y'all
right.
are liars.
Do you want a guy to be honest with emotions with you, Poland?
I'm sorry. If y'all want him to be with emotions with me, you said?
Honest
like
with
honest.
His, honest with his emotions with you.
Like, to tell you the
Sure.
truth.
Yeah, I would like to know for sure if he what his idea of this or that. Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Poland.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. What about you?
If a man should be honest about his emotions,
Yeah.
Yeah. Would
Tell you how he really feels about
like,
shit.
can I say something?
Yeah.
I think they show us, but they acting the true. So we're supposed to read it about the actions, not what they say.
Right.
Okay.
Right?
She's saying actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, it's like we're supposed to read it.
I guess what she's trying to say, like, we're like, I mean, obviously, yeah, like, if you're a man and you're not acting your usual self, we're supposed to catch on to that as your partner.
they will never say you like
Yeah,
the
like, they'll
truth
never tell
because
you I'm
they have
upset.
something that they want, so they
Yeah.
will not say it. But I think
Yeah, we got it.
we, like a woman, supposed to read it, the action, not the words.
Yeah, I like that.
And it's really sad though because like a lot of suicides are men, guys. Like they need to talk about that stuff. You know, like we care how men feel. You know, like it's valid. Like I feel like it's not talked about.
You
like,
care?
I care
Genuinely?
a lot. Like a lot. Like I think it's a.
How do you help?
Well, for the most part, I try to educate other people, especially like women as well. Like, hey, because you know we live in a very like unfortunately, I hate saying this word, but we live in a very misogynistic world, and it's not just about women, but it's also
Misogyny.
men. Yeah, like it's sad because
Can you
like
define misogyny real fast for us?
misogyny is
Yeah.
a term that is widely used to talk about the difference between men and women. Typically, like more popularly used to talk about how women are not equal to men. Now, if that has anything to do with what I'm saying, no, but then that's okay. But I'm saying, like, in the sense, like, the point I'm trying to make is that, like, we should care about how men, but you can say
Use the
that.
word and you didn't even know what it meant.
Well, I apologize if I was uneducated on what the proper meaning was, but
You know, you
that-
talk a lot and say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, we know.
No,
so.
everyone agrees, but
Yeah.
okay.
That's
everyone
okay. I
agrees.
mean, I'm sorry they feel that way.
It wasn't even your turn.
That's
what
all
about
right.
you?
No, can we tell the actual term, please?
Yeah.
Man, nigga.
Please.
She watches the show, bro. She
No,
should
but
know by now.
But the girls have to know.
It's the hatred
Sure, bring it
towards
up.
women.
I don't
There-
even know.
there
She
you
was
go.
talking about men and suicide rates, and then she went into misogyny. How does that even
Well,
add up? I don't
because
get
you
it.
guys had asked in regards to like me saying like, yo, we live in a world where we put men on a pedestal to act a certain way, not be able to talk about their feelings, like you guys are talking about your feelings and how things make you feel in the world and your opinions.
You think they're put on a pedestal by not being allowed to express their
It's
emotions?
societal like pedestal. Yeah, I mean, I think
You think men are pedestalized more than women?
No.
that's actually a really great question.
Yeah, because to pedestalize implies that one gender is being treated better than the other. So you think that men are more pedestalized than women?
That's a good question because and I say
think
this with like
woman.
all respect. It's situational. I think like in situations like obviously women have a higher pedestal in regards to privilege. Like we have access to more things like
So are men
socially,
actually really pedestalized then?
emotionally. Like you guys are literally put on a pedestal to act like nothing matters. Like you guys are like, you know, on your shit. Like you can't express like emotional.
Is that a pedestal though?
I mean, it's a standard, is it not?
Okay, you can say standard, but not pedestal.
Well, okay, then I take back what I said and I say like it's a standard that we hold to men. Like if I have to correct myself, I apologize.
Earlier we asked you on the show
Yes.
who needed a break. I think your guy needed a break.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe. I mean, he got
Probably.
his
yeah,
break.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's crazy, son.
This man said, "All right, 2 a.m. You good, man? You up?"
Have a Celsius. Wake up.
No, I'm not tired. I'm just like literally
Half on us.
amazed.
I'm
I
glad I
just,
was able to like expand your knowledge.
It
Or maybe,
retracted
like-
my knowledge.
I didn't learn
Actually,
anything.
I lost brain cells listening to that.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Do better.
All right.
Okay, emotions
I don't
from,
think-
from your man. Do you prefer
Incredible.
that? Do you want that? To tell you his emotions?
Wasn't the question like to be truthful or some shit like that?
Yeah, truthful with his
I
emotions.
got lost in the talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it's
trust
fine,
me, I did
I
too.
got tired.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got lost. I'm so sorry. Yes, I want a man to be honest with me about how he feels. No matter if it's nice, mean, whatever. I'd prefer honesty so that we don't waste each other's time.
You want to know up front? Cool.
All right, what about you? Go ahead.
Yeah, I want him to be straightforward, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Most of you are stupid, indecisive, don't deserve to be in a leadership role. I want to have multiple women.
Wait,
I want to have multiple
rumble.
women. I want to be able to do what I want to do and not necessarily be questioned about it. And yeah, I'm the leader and I'm going to say what I want to do and I want to run things the way that I want and you're okay with it. What's your response to that? Go ahead.
Just
Well,
kidding.
No, like, I mean, if
Would you be okay with a man that said that to you?
he wanted me to stay with him talking to me like that, no, but there's definitely
Okay. What about you?
Repeat the question.
Repeat what you said.
It was a whole lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Man literally said like he like the man is telling you I can do whatever I want, like I make like this amount of money, like you can't like say anything about it, like you just take it, just take that shit.
Oh, like if he wants to disrespect me and whatnot, and he pays all the bills.
He can do whatever he wants. He literally like he's telling you I don't want anything like serious, like that's it, like
He's the boss.
Take that. Yeah, like he's the boss. I'm the leader. You listen to me. Like you do what I say. Like that shit.
Am I okay with that?
Would you be comfortable with that? Yes.
I don't think so. No.
All right, what about you?
Can you ask me the question like straightforward?
I know, right?
If a man
If I just
comes
said
up
what
to
I
you
said to you,
and said I'm a leader, I like this
Yo,
is what I want.
yo.
Period. That's
Wait,
it.
wait, wait, hold
Oh
on.
my god.
I just feel like there's a lot of
I'm sorry.
yapping going on. I'm getting like so confused.
I
Like, need
agree
some
with
s-
you.
I need some structure.
Yes.
Like you know what? I actually, I used to see clips of Fresh and Fit, and I used to think like, oh my god, Myron, Fresh and Fit, like they're so harsh on these girls. But oh my god, sitting here, like I've not had a chance to speak. I feel like there's a lot of interrupting going on. I just wish there was some structure. I'm gonna be straightforward. I wish there was some structure. Like, yeah, that's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
you can't like feel all like, ugh. When it's like there's so much talking going on. I'm listening to this point and listening to that.
you're actually
point.
not listening. You've asked to have things rephrased multiple times.
Wait, sorry. me?
Okay. Let her talk.
You want me to lie to you?
Awkward.
I mean, it's the truth. You've asked us to ask the same thing multiple times, so you're actually not listening. And then you were saying the question was basically, I just said what a man really wants to say. What's your response to that?
What the man really wants to say. What's my response to?
Go to Rumble, please. Go to Rumble. I'll repeat it one more time for you guys. Please
Just
Mm-hmm.
pay
ask me the
attention.
question straightforward and I'll answer it.
Let me know when we're on there.
Good.
We're good. All right. I don't take your opinion seriously. I'm gonna have multiple women. I do what I want. You have to obey me. I'm the leader in the relationship. What I say goes. Is a one-way street. I'm not gonna open up to emotionally to you because I don't think that most women can handle it. And yeah, I just do what I want, and you need to stay faithful to me. What's your response to that?
Well, it really depends on your values. So personally, it doesn't fall in line with my values, but I'm sure there's a lot of women out there.
So you would take a point of contention with that, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
But
What
there's
about
some
you?
women out there that are going to be okay with it. So
I will leave, I think.
You'll leave. Okay. What about you?
Pack your bags.
Oh, you mean you would pack your bags? You mean you'd leave?
No, he
No,
has
like
to.
he has to leave.
He needs to go.
Well,
Go
if
to the
he's,
street.
well,
Well, no,
realistically
streets.
speaking, it would probably be you leaving if
You-
it was that kind of
You'd
guy.
be at his house.
You'd be at his house.
Well,
Yeah.
It would be
I would
you
ask him
packing
to
your
stay
bags.
for a while.
Oh, okay. That makes you smart.
She's like, I
And then
need
what about you?
somebody. No,
No.
absolutely not. I'm sorry.
Okay, so all of you wanted men to be more honest with you about their emotions, but when I actually expressed to you what it really is, all of you guys said no.
That's how you are.
Pause.
That's how you are.
Is that how he is?
You can't handle the truth, ladies.
But I did, and I said I didn't
And then
want
you
that.
left.
No, but that's the point.
that proves
though.
my point.
Guys never tell. Yeah, it's almost like
So
like,
you rather
if
be
he
a
tells you-
liar
if he
because
tell-
you're not a truther?
No, if he
Yes,
tells you the
it's a
truth,
smashing though.
you're either gonna go away or not smash. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep my truth inside, wink, wink, and say what you want to hear.
But why are like you putting men to be
Don't say that to
liars?
women. Just do you on the side and make it like nothing.
You
is
just answered it.
happening. I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't want to talk to him anymore. I'm done. That's why.
Yeah, bro. But like, I mean, I feel like in this world, like,
But there's
what do
plenty
you
of
want a
women.
woman to be honest with you?
Go back to YouTube and we'll play the video.
Girls are never honest. You're wearing makeup. You're wearing eyelashes.
Wait,
You're
did
doing-
I
you're
say
doing your
that this
hair.
was real?
Huh?
Did I ever say that my shit was real?
That's the whole point. You're
I
lying
never
from,
said
from the
that.
very beginning.
Yep. You're
On a
nailed
date
it.
with
I
a
will wipe my makeup off right now and like take off
On
my
your
lashes.
first date, you don't go with no makeup. Be honest.
Well,
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
nah, it depends. I mean, if I go to dinner, I have to wear makeup. It's for the guy. I want to look nice.
So
I
you
want to look
are
proper.
lying to us from the very beginning. Because
I went on first dates with no makeup on. I look good without makeup on.
Yeah, period. Like, you know, I mean, but like,
It was
Can I
hot
say-
outside.
I
I didn't
mean-
want
But
to
if you
sweat
know
it
a girl
off.
has-
But you
can I
got
ask-
big tits though and a big ass. I mean, more or less.
What-
if-
what-
like, can
no,
I
you-
ask?
yeah,
So, if
what-
you
what-
know a girl has makeup on, what's the lie? Like, if you know it's not like real, like you can wipe it off. It's temporary. Like, but what? Like for
you
example,
want
like,
guys to be honest from the very beginning.
about their feelings and about their
Well,
situation
guess
with
what?
women.
With your looks, we want the same thing. There you go.
I mean, I just demonstrated a second ago that you guys you don't want a man's emotions, honestly. I just literally
do-
demonstrated just a
I
second
just
ago.
don't want
No,
them
you
to
just
disrespect me.
demonstrated that if we would be okay with it or not. But like, I would be okay with you telling me beforehand before it goes forward. That's the argument that we have. Like, if that's
yeah,
what you
want the honesty so that you can make an informed decision to
Yeah.
leave.
exactly.
Yeah.
So-
what's the problem with that?
Which is
Like,
fine.
but
It's
if,
fine.
if you
Yeah,
just
that's
wanna
fine.
if you just wanna have sex
Yes.
by
So-
deceiving someone,
Yes.
That's,
Yeah, but do
that's
not
the
see-
argument that men have.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
so
that's
in
really
order
fucked
to
up.
get sex, they are okay with deceiving people.
Wait, first of all, you work at a BBL and a tits job, whatever, right? So you
Yeah.
deceive niggas on a daily basis, right?
Actually, no, it's actually the
You make
husband
money
and
off
the
that shit,
boyfriend
alright?
paying for it.
So don't take the high money right now,
No,
right?
I'm just saying it's the husbands and the boyfriends more often than not
make money
paying
off
for
of
it.
niggas simping, man.
I'm just saying mostly
Alright, man.
husbands and
Alright.
boyfriends co-sign for that loan